Corruption remains a pressing issue in many European countries, affecting governance, economic growth, and the lives of citizens. In 2024, several nations stand out due to their high levels of corruption, as measured by Transparency International's Corruption Perceptions Index. Among these, some countries show systemic challenges that impede their democratic foundations and hinder social equity. At the top of the list is Ukraine, grappling with ongoing conflict and significant corruption issues. Despite efforts towards reform, entrenched practices of bribery and embezzlement plague both political and business environments. The war has complicated governance, creating opportunities for corrupt practices to thrive amid chaos and diminished regulatory oversight. Second on the list is Moldova, which has been embroiled in a series of corruption scandals that have eroded public trust. A history of political instability has allowed powerful elites to manipulate the system for their gain. Citizens often face bureaucratic hurdles worsened by bribery in public services, exemplifying the challenges of building a transparent government. Next is Romania, where corruption scandals have rocked the political landscape. The judicial system's vulnerabilities create an environment where officials can act with impunity. Although reforms have made headway, challenges remain in establishing accountability, particularly within public procurement processes, which are prone to corruption. Following closely is Bosnia and Herzegovina, where ethnic divisions complicate governance and foster a culture of patronage. Corruption is rampant in public institutions, with significant public resources redirected into private hands. The lack of a cohesive national strategy to combat corruption perpetuates this cycle, exacerbating social inequalities. Hungary also faces scrutiny for its declining democratic standards and increasing corruption. Allegations of favoritism in public contracts and misuse of EU funds raise alarms about the integrity of governance. The alignment of government interests with powerful business elites undermines public accountability and transparency. In Greece, although the recovery from financial crises progresses, corruption persists. The entanglement of politics and business often leads to favoritism in government contracts affecting public services. The legacy of mismanagement and a lack of robust anti-corruption measures continues to hinder genuine reform. These countries exemplify the broader challenges that corruption poses across Europe, creating urgent calls for systemic reform and dedication to transparency, accountability, and fostering civic trust. Addressing these issues will require persistent efforts at both national and international levels to restore faith in governance and ensure equitable opportunities for all citizens.